solicitor. It is a civil matter. I have clarified that on the government website. Thank you.
Hey up, it's Case Dismissed here again. Right, this time I'm going to be telling you about crimes that you report a crime and you're wasting your fucking time. So I'm going to give you 3 or 4 examples of this. I'm going to give you a couple of examples where the crimes that police just don't bother to investigate. Examples of crimes that I've reported that are supposed to be investigated and fuck all happens. So the first example of a crime that police don't take seriously is one that's to do with this vehicle that I bought, and the legislation is called a misleading action or a misleading omission, and it's actually criminal. So there's no protection in a civil court. And in my case, Boodle or MG or whoever are basically saying that they didn't tell us about the characteristic when I bought the car. Well, that's a misleading action. So I tried to report this, and the following call is how I got on.
To help improve our service, in a few words, please say the main reason for your call.
Report a criminal offence.
Welcome to Merseyside Police.
Merseyside Police, may I help you?
Hey, I'd like to report a crime.
Okay, can you tell me what's happened, please?
Yeah, it's regarding the consumer protection regulations.
Regarding what, sorry?
It's regarding Regulation 6 of a consumer protection regulations. It's actually an offence, a crime.
Right, what is it that's actually happened?
It's to do with misleading action and misleading omissions.
Right, I need to know what it is that's happened.
Well, I've just explained it. It's a motor vehicle
Right.
which the dealer and all dealers across the UK continue to sell, but they are committing misleading omission. And
what is it that they're doing that's this misleading information? Or
well, it's been proved. I'm involved in a civil court case regarding the MG X-Power. Now,
Right.
their defence is that it's not a fault, it's a characteristic.
It
MG.
sounds like a civil matter.
No, it's not a civil. It's not a civil matter. It's Regulation 6 offences on regulations.
Regulation 6 of what?
The misleading consumer protection regulation. It's actually an offence. Now there's no. Yeah.
Because not all legislations give the police powers.
Well, it's a criminal offence.
It's not always a criminal offence. Sometimes it's a civil offence which the police wouldn't have powers to deal with. So bear with me while I have a look and find out for you.
Okay. I mean, you need a proper explanation to decide whether it is an offence or not, don't you?
Well, what you've told me, saying that they're using one defence in a civil court and that's not right.
No. What I'm saying is that I've got proof that they are committing that offence, but they're using it in as evidence in a civil claim.
Yeah,
so
I've had a look that the Consumer Protection from Unfair Trading Regulations is a civil law. We don't have any powers to enact it.
Of course you do. It's a criminal offence.
No, it's a civil offence, not a criminal offence. There is a difference.
Well, I've just read the
Consumer-
regulation.
Consumer laws fall under civil law, so
No.
the police do not have powers to do so. That's from the government website.
No, it isn't. You're missing something. You're
What
missing.
you've advised me is that they're breaching some consumer regulations. Yeah, I've just checked. Consumer rights and consumer regulations all come under civil law, according to the government website, which we have no powers to manage.
No. When in the legislation, when it says an offence is committed,
It's a civil offence.
it's not a civil offence.
It is.
Well, I can give you the regulation that they're breaking.
I'm looking at the regulation you've just told me. It's number 6.
Well, it's more than number 6. I'm just giving you one off
but
top
the
of my head.
whole act is a civil act. It's not for the police to deal with. We cannot become involved with civil laws. We have no power
Right.
to do so.
Do trading standards, which don't exist anymore, did they? Trading standards, which do not exist anymore. That's why I'm calling you.
Yeah. The
Did
police
they-
don't deal with
they-
it, and trading standards do still exist. It's a matter you need to raise with the solicitor or the Citizens Advice Bureau. We cannot give you civil advice. We cannot do it. We
I'm
have
not
no
asking you
power
for
to
civil
do so.
advice. It's a criminal offence.
It's not a criminal offence. I have had a look at the legislation.
trading
The legislation
standards-
is civil legislation.
Do trading standards enforce any criminal activity?
No,
Yes, they
criminal
do.
activity is us. Civil activity is the other agencies. I'm going to clear the line because we're getting into an argument, and that's not what I'm here to do. You've been advised this is a civil matter, and you need to
It's
speak
not
to
a
the
civil
Citizens
matter.
Advice Bureau or a solicitor. It is a civil matter. I have clarified that on the government website. Thank you.
So that's what happens when you report a criminal act. Under the consumer protection regulations, there are criminal offences within that legislation, and this is why MG and all the other companies are getting away with it. Unbelievable. So that's number 1. Number 2 is a similar thing, but it's to do with GDPR. Now, what happened in another case that I was involved in, this jeweller sold me silver but told me it were 18 karat gold. So obviously I took him to court, and part of that defence, or part of that claim, got chucked out because it's actually criminal to dispose of evidence. In this case it was CCTV, and it was CCTV at the jewellers, and they decided that they were getting rid of the evidence. So that then became a criminal act, and the judge said he couldn't deal with it in the civil court. So he chucked it out. But then nothing ever gets done after that for the criminal act. So then I went down to Iton, where this jewellers is, went at police station, tried to report it. Oh, we don't deal with that. It's GDPR. So it's a criminal offence, but police don't deal with it. You know, what the fuck are you supposed to do? So that's 2 examples. Just trying to think now what else I've got. Oh yeah. Example 3. I got assaulted in Immingham by an Immingham resident. So I reports the assault. I filmed it all. I'm going to put a clip of it on. So I filmed it all. So I had the evidence there. I found out, because he was driving a truck, I knew where he worked. So I gave him the address of where he worked, I gave him description, I gave him a video. You know, I put it on a plate for him. And then he said, oh yeah, we'll have to see your video. So went out of my way, went to Grimsby, pulled up at police station. I've got some video evidence for you of an assault. So they said, oh well, we don't have any way of taking a video off you. We can't download it. I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do? They asked me to take the video in. When I get there, oh, we can't download that. We've got no means of getting it off you. You can email it to us. Well, the file's too fucking big to email, innit? So how the fuck am I going to do that? That's example number 3. Just trying to think of what number fucking 4 was. Oh yeah, another one to do with this MG car fiasco. So the garage involved sent me all sorts of threats. They also contacted my employer. Try and get me sacked. No, if that ain't harassment, I don't know what the fuck is. I'm just trying to think what else it was. Oh yeah, reported the fraud at the same time of this garage. Not bothering to tell me about the facts, which is basically a form of fraud, but this action fraud they don't actually do anything, it's just some kind of fucking database. So that never got followed up either. What does it have to get to for them actually to take you seriously? Do you know, what the fuck do you have to do? Thing is though, you watch such as AY audits or DG or any auditor, you know, they've got a drone or a camera. There's no emergency. They're on blue lights for a man with a camera. I mean, what the fuck is that about?